I'm just going to do a bit of work on your chakras before we carry on. Just want to ensure that white light bubble is all around you. I want you to concentrate on your root chakra. Remember that rope that we connected to Mother Earth earlier. I want you to pull up as much energy from the earth as you can to the roots. I want you to see any dark, dense energy falling away, and this root becoming bigger and brighter and spinning beautiful red. I want you to feel supported by the earth. I want you to feel stable and safe. I want you to bring that feeling of safety coming up into the sacral. I want you to see any dense energy falling away and that energy center becoming bigger and brighter, beautiful orange. I want you to feel all the pleasure coming back into that energy center. Feeling joy to be alive on earth right now. And bringing that joy into the solar plexus. Again, seeing any dark, dense energy falling away as that beautiful yellow energy center brings back your power, your determination, and your strength, spinning bigger and brighter. I want you to know that you are loved and you are supported. Bringing this love and support into your green energy center of your heart. Seeing any density falling away. And feeling the love and compassion and sincerity flooding back into the heart, seeing it becoming bigger and brighter and spinning. Beautiful alignment with your root, sacral, and solar chakras. Feeling so much love in your heart. And now bringing that love up into the throat. Seeing that blue energy center of your throat. Letting any density falling away. Seeing it becoming bigger and brighter and spinning a beautiful blue. Knowing that when you speak, you're speaking your truth. You speak as someone who is wise and balanced. Now feel that power flowing up into your third eye. Again, any density, I want you to see cracking and falling. Seeing this energy center becoming bigger and brighter. You see the power of light increasing within this energy center as it grows bigger and bigger. You need to feel all of the gifts that you haven't been able to access before coming online. All of that spiritual wisdom. You can feel your third eye energy center pulsing. Now take that power and light into the crown. And whilst we reinforce that beautiful white light protection around us, you will now see that crown opening like a 12-petal lotus. Feel that light bursting out of the top of your crown, shooting a white light robe all the way up. And this white light goes up and up and up and connects with Source itself. You feel the light of Source coming back down the rope, down through your crown, and it flows down all of your energy centers. This light of Source washes away any remaining density in each energy center and boosts each and every one. And in this place of connectedness, I would like you to imagine a beautiful bright sun inside of your solar plexus. The sun shines brighter and brighter and becomes bigger and bigger as the light of source that's flowing through your body boosts it. And this huge sun cleans all of your energy within your aura. No dense energy can exist around you when you focus on this sun. I would like to ask your higher self to assist in highlighting where there are any fractures that need repairing. I want them to place white light into these fractures and seal up Ian's aura so no further entities or energies that are not for his highest good can attach. Now I want you to take all of your focus back into that beautiful garden with the flowers and butterflies, bringing back that feeling of peace. Your eyes focus on the flowers around you in this place. And you notice a patch of flowers in front of your feet as you sit on this bench. Can you see these flowers and describe them for me?
Little white flowers.
Very good. As you gaze in front of you in this beautiful garden, you see there's a cobbled path that meanders off deeper into the garden and off into the distance. And your soul wishes to find out more about what is at the bottom of this path. So you slowly begin to make your way off the bench and over onto the path. You make your way down deeper into the garden. As you make your way down this path and deeper into the garden, I want you to tell me what you see or experience around you.
It's quite overgrown. And it's creating like an archway with the trees, the branches crossing above me. There's flowers either side on the path.
Now, this archway that the trees have created is a tunnel through time. And as you walk through this archway, your vibration and frequency begin to rise. And as you come to the end of the archway through this tunnel of time, we're going to be in a high frequency lifetime your soul needs you to see today. I want you to be there now and tell me what you sense is happening as you move out of this archway.
Gone way back in time, and it feels like I'm in labor. I feel like a woman in labor.
As you connect very deeply to this body, what's happening around you?
The home is very very basic, very almost looks quite sandy, like sandy looking. And there's a man next to me who is, I'm guessing, my husband or father of the child. But he's wearing, it looks like a Roman soldier, centurion.
Very good. Tell me what's happening with the labor.
Some difficulty at the minute with the labour. And there's two women that are also helping. I think they're family, maybe sisters. A lot of pain.
What position is your body in at this time?
I'm just laid on my back. My stomach feels so big, like I feel long overdue. I think it should have happened maybe about a week too late, maybe.
And what are these women that are helping telling you to do? Are you able to hear them?
Just breathe, keep calm. Words of encouragement. It's going to be a boy.
And what happens next? Let's move forward just a little bit and see what happens.
The Roman he's holding the child, he's holding the baby. The baby's being delivered. He seems happy.
Beautiful. And how do you feel?
Exhausted, tired, aching, pain, but happy.
Yes. Let's move forward just a little bit more again after you've had a nap, whatever you needed it to do. Moving forward through time. The next important thing we need to know or see.
It's like a family get together, like a celebration of the new child. It's a meal. There's an older lady that feel is a mother who's serving up food in this small house. There's a lot of people sat around the table. It's very basic food. It's bread. It's like soup, bread.
Lovely. And what's important about this scene?
It's this togetherness, this community, family, this oneness.
Why is that important?
It's just something I think we just all need to aspire to. It's something that seems to be lacking in the world.
Yes. Is there anything about this scene that draws your attention?
The older woman that's dishing the food up. She seems quite important. As though I've met her before somewhere.
Are you able to look into her eyes and connect with her?
Yeah, just trying to tune into her energy. Just because she's such an old soul, lived so many lives, so much knowledge and wisdom.
Do you recognize her from this lifetime you're living now?
I don't know, I don't think so.
Is there anything she wants to say to you in this scene? Anything important?
The only words I can hear is hello again. Hello again. I don't know what she means by that.
Very good. Anything else we need to know about the scene, or shall we move forward?
I think time to move forward.
Let's just close that scene, allow it to close, moving yourself through time and space to the next important scene your soul needs you to see, allowing the images to flow up from the soul and into your mind. Tell me what you sense is happening.
Seeing mountains, ice top mountains. It's cold.
Are you on the mountain or above the mountains?
I'm above the mountains.
Are you seeing them from like a bird's eye view, or
Feels like I'm flying.
tell me more about that feeling of flying?
It's total freedom. It's exhilarating, exciting.
Do you feel like you have a body?
Yeah, I've got a body.
So what's your body look like as you immerse yourself in this place?
I look like a golden eagle with the white head and the dark brown feathers just gliding.
Just enjoy that sensation of gliding in complete and utter freedom. Where do you feel you're flying to? Do you have a purpose?
I think I'm just looking for food. Just soaring the skies.
What kind of food are you looking for?
Oh, it's to feed. It's to feed the chicks. Some chicks in a nest. I'm taking food back to the mother. Feed the chicks.
You get the sense that you have a male energy in this body as an eagle.
Yeah, yeah.
What kind of food do you bring back for them?
Bits of meat, bits of bird, rabbit, little mice. Then the mothers ripping it all up and feeding it to the chicks.
Is there anything else we need to know about this scene?
There's three chicks, three little birds in the nest, high up on a tree, really high up in this tree. Is totally free.
Sounds wonderful.
So peaceful.
What do you do next after you've brought back the food?
I go to find more. Just go to fly off. Find more. Scout the area.
Let's do that. Tell me what you see around you.
So many trees below me. Mountain tops. I can see deer running around on the ground. The eyesight is amazing.
Tell me about that.
So high up where everything is just so clear. I can see just the slightest movement. And it's almost like I'm seeing, it's like heat signature from life. So I can see them in almost I suppose infrared or like heat sensing. It's bizarre.
Do you see other colours too, as you would with human eyes?
Yeah, it seems to change from just scouting to hunting. So when I go to hunt, the vision changes to more of a heat seeking ability. But then when I'm just flying around, I just see everything so vividly. Movement is so sharp. My talons are really long. Just come to land on a rock.
Do you get the sense of what makes that change between scouting vision and hunting vision?
It's like a shift of, I suppose, like a shift of awareness from just being in one mode of just flying and observing, and then shifting this awareness to a different mode to be able to hunt and see clearly what I need to get.
Do you get a sense of why you're being shown this lifetime as the eagle? What do you need to know about this lifetime?
I think it's just this total sense of freedom and ability to just go and just do it and get what we need.
Let's move forward in time till your chicks have grown and left the nest. What happens now once they've gone?
They're still nearby. They're not totally gone yet, but they're still nearby and they're able to fly. But they're able to feed themselves and hunt for themselves. But they'll soon be ready to just leave and go on their own journey, discover their own sense of just total freedom.
Is there anything else we need to know about this lifetime with an eagle?
There's an owl just landed next to me. I don't know why, but there's an owl next to me.
What does this owl look like?
This white, big white owl with grey, almost like eyebrow feathers. Big, round, white plates for the eyes. Big brown eyes.
Owls are known to be very wise creatures.
Yeah.
Are you able to connect with this owl? See if this owl has a message for you.
As soon as the owl landed next to me, I just heard the word wisdom. It's almost like the me and the owl are almost communicating in brain waves. It's like telepathy.
Tell me more about that.
And I can see with my eyes as these lines of energy just connected between the two of us. And this passage of information that seems to go between us. There's a conversation within this energy, but I can't seem to hear what's being said. It's just like a frequency.
See if your guides and angels and your team with us today can help tune you in to that frequency, allowing the words to just pop into your head.
It's all there. Everything we need from birth is there. It's just discovering it, reigniting it, and being at peace with it.
Does this apply to humans too?
Yeah, everything. All life.
Tell me more about becoming more aware and more at peace with it.
This energy, this thing that we all have within us. is just tuning back in and trying to become as free as possible from stress, from emotions, from traumas and daily occurrences that can slow all this energy down. And then we can find this harmonious balance.
Does Owl have any advice for humans on how we can create this freedom from stress and emotions?
Just need to stop the bickering, stop the arguing, stop the friction within humanity. I'm drawing, for some reason, I'm drawing the number 8 with my finger.
Tell me more about that.
It's like an infinity symbol, like infinity. 8.
Why is that important for us to remember this today, the infinity symbol?
Because we are. We are infinity. We are infinite.
So the infinity symbol is that represent a cycle of life.
Life and energy.
Yeah. Very good. Is there anything in particular this owl wants you to know today as your human self in this lifetime?
Showing me like an egg, sand egg timer. Something to do with time.
And to use all of your knowing, because you know deep down why this owl is showing you this hourglass. What does this represent for you?
It's just a lifetime of learning. Lifetime of learning. For every lifetime.
Is that shape of the hourglass connected to the infinity symbol at all?
The infinity symbol changed into the hourglass. So I was drawing it with my finger, and then I saw it in my mind, and then it changed into the hourglass, and I just saw sand running through the hourglass. And then I was seeing palaces in the desert, sand palaces inside the hourglass.
Are we able to go to these sand palaces inside the hourglass? What do they represent?
I think they're just, I don't know, I'm trying to, I can't seem to get in to the hourglass. I can just see them, but I can't actually get in.
We ask the owl why we're being shown these palaces.
We can have everything we need. The palace is showing a symbol of abundance and wealth within ourselves, within our time. We'll all experience it at some point.
Tell me more about the abundance and wealth.
Again, it's all energy and vibrational based. It doesn't seem to be actual physical wealth or money or power or status. It just feels like just a being, like a way of being within a state, vibrational state.
So a lot of people are confused and think that abundance and wealth means having the best of particular things they love.
Mm.
But how do we get to this basic understanding? How do we relearn what abundance and wealth actually is?
Be like an eagle. Be free. Feel free. Whether you're free or not, feel it. Be it. And it will come.
So by feeling this in our hearts,
Mm.
okay, very good, it's beautiful. Anything else this owl needs us to know?
No, he's just flown off. He's gone.
I would like to thank that beautiful owl for its wisdom. Let's close this scene. In this lifetime as an eagle, I want you to move to the next important scene your soul needs you to see. Moving through time and space, drifting through time. The next important scene. Just allowing the images and senses to gently flow up from the soul. Tell me what you sense or see or feel is happening.
I'm on a throne. I'm wearing. Feel royal. Wearing a crown. On a throne. In a castle. Big castle. Stone. Old stone castle.
As you connect more deeply, does your body feel male or female?
Male. Big. Big male.
As you look down at your body, what type of clothing do you wear?
Got boots coming up to my knees. And these look like leggings. They're like a baggy shirt. Big thick leather belt. and then this deep green robe with like a fur lining on the outside going all the way around. And that flows onto the floor. It's huge. This robe is huge.
What do you sense is happening around you?
There's people eating. There's a long table going down the hall. And 50 to 100 people with food, drink, big metal tankards or something like that with full of drink and mead, ale. There's meat, roasts, pigs on spits.
Sounds like a feast.
Yeah,
Is there anything in particular that's being celebrated?
I think we've been hunting. Feels like we've been hunting. We've come back. The game that we've caught, we're now celebrating that from the hunt. We've had a great day.
Wonderful. And as you're sitting here on your throne, what do people call you? I want you to listen for your name.
Sire, Highness,
Very good. And what is it you need to do next in this scene?
there's an owl just landed on my arm.
Mm. Tell me more about this owl.
And this is like a brown owl. It's very calm, very subdued.
Are you able to connect with this owl? I feel like this owl has something to say.
Seems very quiet. There's nothing really coming from the owl.
Maybe a feeling.
It's almost like it, if it was anything, it would be, it's just like it's shaking its head.
In a disapproving kind of way.
Yeah,
Why do you sense it might disapprove?
so this isn't status, this isn't power. It's just greed. Bizarre.
Is that directed at you particularly, or the scene of the feast?
Just everything that's going on. But I'm sat there thinking how powerful I am and how amazing this is. What we've done, what we've achieved. But the owl is just shaking its head.
We're able to ask the owl how you should be living.
I'm saying just, it's unusual. It's like a pillar of light just being, and it's almost like there's a lift inside this pillar of light, and that's taken us up. And it would, if you go into this pillar of light and into this lift, it will take you up in like a vibration or a frequency to a new frequency of how to live. But currently, we're just not ready for that yet in this realm,
The realm that you're in now in your current lifetime, you mean?
in this life, yeah. As the king.
It's the king. So you're on a very low frequency.
Mm.
And how about using that pillar of light in the lifetime that you're living today, in the year of 2023? How does that apply to us here?
Yeah, well, it's like we're all there, we're all in it, but there's still some resistance to it. It's like there's seems to be more and more people flooding towards this pillar of light, and not so many people running away from it. It's like a great attractor. This frequency that's it's just beaming so much power, so much light. It's just attracting all the like-minded, all the souls, all the energy that needs to be there within this light is going there now.
Do you get the sense that people going towards this light have just had enough of the greed and the power and the way they used to live?
Yeah, it's like something's just switched, and everyone's perception is just starting to change. Like I say, there's still some resistance, but it's just people have just switched and had enough and are just heading towards this light in droves. Thousands and thousands.
Is there
And the
anything?
hearts are
Yes.
expanding. As soon as they step into the light, it's the heart. I'm seeing all the heart chakras opening and expanding. Wow.
Tell me what else you see.
And they're all moving up. They're going further up. They're just rising. Rising and rising, one after the other. This expansive energy, this opening up. Wow.
Is there anything you need to do for yourself to move yourself further up this pillar? Or anything you can do for others to help them move up?
It's something that we just are going to have to just find in our own time. those that are there, those that have found it, will just constantly start rising higher and higher. But we can't pull, we can't force, we can't push. It will just happen.
And you said at the top, it takes you to a new frequency, a higher frequency. Do you get the sense of what that feels like in the body?
It just feels like total freedom, peace, vastness, emptiness, beauty. It just feels like everything now. It's intense, really intense, but beautiful. Wow.
Intense in what way?
There's just so much. We just can't comprehend in a physical form how powerful this is. You can't put it into words. It's just so powerful, just so high vibrational, so healing, so light, just pure love, freedom, peace.
Do you get the sense we stay in a physical form when we reach the top?
I don't think so. It seems as though there's just this almost like a boom. I'm seeing like a cross. I'm seeing a cross and I'm seeing people just rising, the heart chakras opening, and boom. It's just like everything that ever was and ever will be now.
And this boom, is that an individual process, or is there something like a tipping point that changes it for everybody?
It'll be it'll be individual to each person will experience it in their own way. But it will be also be this tipping point.
And is that what people would call New Earth?
It's higher than that. It's people could talk about New Earth. This is something else. This is more than New Earth. This is past anything we could even conceive on a physical level. My whole body is just vibrating and tingling. I just can't. It's just so powerful.
Is there anything we can do to get there quicker?
No. No, it's a guided process.
Do you sense who's guiding us?
And this energy, this great attractor, this vibrational entity is the overriding factor. There are factions that work against it, and there is some resistance, but this is just undeniably magnificent. It's just bigger than anything we could ever conceive.
You get the sense this has happened before on Earth or somewhere else? Or is this something completely new we've never experienced before?
This is something new. People think they've experienced it before or had some sort of epiphany or connection to God or source, but this is something new. This is something way beyond. Way beyond.
Do you think there'll be some people that won't be able to handle the frequency? It sounds quite intense.
Yeah, it's going to take a long time for people to physically be used to. This is why it has to be a process. It has to just go as it goes. You can't force, you can't push or pull. Those that are too heavy will remain. Those that are ready will go. But something's gonna give.
And is this something you're going to go through in your lifetime you're living now?
I think we all are on some level. But this feels like it's gonna be many years to come.
And how do you see yourself in this process? Do you look old or?
I just see leaves. That's all I see.
Like autumnal leaves?
Just green leaves
Oh,
on a tree.
do you get the sense of what that means?
Just the weather. Something to just being with the weather, going with the flow.
Yeah. Is there anything else you need to share with the collective about this pillar?
Do the healing. Do the healing now to be ready for this. Because this is insane. It's intense.
So the healing makes this process easier.
Yeah.
Very good. Let's in this high vibrational state, see if we can get the answers to some of your questions you have today. But firstly, I'd like to know, why were you shown the lifetimes you were shown today?
Just the polarities of difference from birth, freedom, greed, wisdom, so much knowledge.
Is there any particular significance of the owl in two of these scenes that we saw?
The owl I've seen before many times in healing sessions, but never thought much about it. I just knew an owl signifies wisdom.
Could it be one of your spirit guides?
I think so.
Did you get a sense of how many spirit guides you have that are working with you now?
The number I'm hearing is 4.
Very good. And would they like to show themselves to you?
I think the eagle, there is an eagle animal guide that I'm aware of. And I think that came from this eagle life. There's a connection there. I'm also seeing a woman.
What does she look like?
She looks dark hair, but she's wrapped in like a suppose like a robe or a sheet, or I don't know what the name is. Whenever you sort of see pictures of Mary, it's like that sort of image.
Are you able to ask if this is Mary?
I think it is, because I saw her a few days ago.
Did you see her in one of your sessions or a
Saw
vision?
her in meditation.
Does she
Her
have a
face
message?
changed. Face changed from one woman to another. So the first face was dark skinned. The second face was lighter skinned, but it felt like the same person, which was strange.
Do you get the sense she's showing herself in a way you'd recognize her?
Yeah, it's the only way I can think of to describe it.
Did she have a message for you? Why did she come into your meditation?
Don't doubt yourself, and she's just making a presence known. Maybe a new level of awareness that's coming in.
Is this the awareness that you had a question about your visuals and the sounds and thoughts?
Mm, possibly, I'm not sure. I think it's more self awareness.
Let's ask where this information is coming from. The information you've been gathering for yourself and clients. Where does that higher information come from?
It comes from everywhere, everything, everywhere and everything. is now. And there's a constant connection to this energy if we want it.
And what is it you need to do with this information?
It's almost like I'm seeing like a pencil being sharpened, so it's almost like sharpening my attention or awareness or point. I'm just seeing a very sharp pencil.
What do you need to do to sharpen that pencil?
It's just turning. I suppose keep going. Just keep going. Keep turning. The pencil just keeps turning and turning, getting sharper and sharper. Practice, I suppose. Practice makes perfect. Just keep going.
Is there anything we can do in this session today to deepen that awareness?
There was a shift when we worked with the chakras earlier. Something happened. The crown and the third eye. Something opened up.
Anything else we need to do?
No, I don't think so. Doesn't feel like anything.
Good. Of all the lives we saw in the session today, was there one that we saw that taught you the most of all the lifetimes you've ever had?
I think the eagle life that we've seen, had so much knowledge and wisdom, and that's passed on and moved through all lifetimes to the now, where we're now unfolding, unpacking, and utilizing that wisdom to its fullest.
Is there a way for you to tap into that knowledge of the ego?
It's already there. It's always there.
So, can you meditate perhaps and tap into that energy?
The eagle shows when it's needed to be shown during healing and meditation.
Beautiful. Is there anything in particular you need to do when you want to access the Akashic records? Let's try and tune into the Akash. Allow your angels and guides and your teams with you now to show you.
I'm seeing gates being opened. There's two. Looks like two, almost like lions, either side of these gates. And just pointing through.
Let's go through.
Hallway. Tiled hallway. And just darkness.
What's at the end of the hallway?
Just darkness.
I want your angels to put the light on, turn the light up so you could see better. Turning the lights.
You can see
Oh,
pillars. There's pillars running all the way down the hall. And these pillars look like entryways into columns.
And where does your record live in here?
On my left. Down the corridor on my left.
You need to go there now. And this record will be very noticeable to you. Will stand out from all the others. Tell me when you see it.
It's there.
And as you pull it from the shelf, what does it look like?
Strange. It looks like a novelty cup. It's bizarre.
Try looking inside the cup. Is there anything in it?
It's full of little like marbles.
And if you pick one of these marbles up and look through the marble, do you see anything in there?
Oh, clouds. See clouds.
What's significant about the clouds?
Space.
What's the purpose of seeing this today?
Just finding space. Finding space. Openness.
Is there anything else you want to do while we're here?
I want to speak to the wizard.
Let's do that.
I think the wizard's me.
Wonderful.
He's just saying welcome.
Is there anything you want to ask this wizard while you're here?
When can I come back here? He just says anytime. And he's going to help me, guide me.
Very good. So now that we've been to this place and connected with the wizard, is there anything else you need to do the next time you want to visit the Akash? Something special that needs to be done?
I think visualize the gates. And speak to the wizard.
Is the wizard still with you now?
Yeah, it feels like I'm coming away from the gates now. And he's just waving me goodbye.
I wanted to ask him if this was your last life on Earth. Do you sense if this is your last life?
I'm hearing yes or no. Yes or no.
So you have a choice.
Yeah.
When do you make that choice? Do you get a sense of when that happens?
I think it just depends on my development, my learning, where I'm at. I'm hearing the 50s. So maybe there'd be something in my 50s that I have to do. Or maybe that's when I'll achieve what I need to achieve.
Wonderful. And in this beautiful high vibrational state, are there any messages for the collective? Anything the collective needs to know going forward?
Keep on the healing, keep healing. And keep looking outside of the physical. There is so much more going on than we could ever comprehend.
Just on a personal note, I would like to know, how long have Ian and I been connected?
Few hundred years. 1750s.
And what was that lifetime we first connected?
I'm seeing it's like a dance. A great hall, a dance.
And what did we look like as you focus in?
Looks like I'm wearing. It's like a masquerade, or we've all got these strange costumes on. I look like as though I'm wearing some sort of naval uniform, or yeah,
It's quite funny because as soon as you said 1700s, I just had a vision of a masquerade ball.
mm, there's hundreds of people in this hall. It looks like it could be like a wedding or something that we're attending. There's a lady all in white with red hair. I think that's you. You're dressed as. You look like you're dressed as like a fairy, or you got this sort of little wand and a cheeky smile. So whether that's a costume, I'm not sure.
You love hosting parties.
Yeah. The walls are just covered in these huge paintings.
Oh, thank you for that. I think that's lovely to know.
Yeah.
Before we finish our session today, I would just like to ask your higher self if there's any further healing required by your energetic body today. Any cords that need cut, any more trauma or trapped emotions we need to heal.
You know, there's a lot of healing taking place through the whole session. A lot of things have been released unknowingly through this high vibrational place.
For the next few weeks, you're going to feel that healing still being processed by your physical body. Just to make sure that you look after yourself.
Yeah.
Anything else your higher self needs you to know today?
Just believe in yourself and trust the process.
Beautiful. I would like to thank your higher self, all of the beings, our guides, angels, all of the teams, the spirit guides, any ancestors, everyone that joined us today in this beautiful session. I'd like them all to recede back to the time, space, reality, and dimension in which they belong. So much gratitude and love. And when Ian wakes up from this session today, he's going to be able to believe in himself more. He's going to feel an openness in his life. He's going to feel more pleasure, less anxiety. Going to feel much higher vibration coursing through your body. We've done so much healing in this session. And that healing is going to continue for weeks after. You're going to notice a considerable difference and a lightness. In a moment, Ian, I'm going to count to 10. And on the count of 10, you're going to be wide awake and feeling wonderful all over. But 1, 2, just allowing the breathing to become a little faster. 3, 4, being able to move the arms, the legs, and the hands. 5, 6, becoming more aware of the room around you. 7, 8, coming up nicely. And 9, 10, wide awake, feeling wonderful, feeling lighter, feeling awesome.
I don't want to move.
You don't have to move.